What's going on, guys? I'll be filming another balance workout. So all you need for this is just yourselves. You don't need any equipment. Um, we're going through on like 7 to 9 exercises, so it should take about 20 to 30 minutes of your time. We'll go ahead. We'll start warming up first. So go ahead, just like usual. Go ahead and roll up those wrists back and forth. Roll up those ankles. I'll get some arm swings in. Just gonna go medium, no small or large. Go forward. Go back. My arm. 1 sec. All right. Go ahead and do some arm swings. Alternate which arm's on top. Go ahead, go into those high knees one at a time. Make sure you keep that toe pointed. Turn those into knee hugs. Bring that knee to the chest, pull it towards the chest. We'll go ahead and bring that leg up 90 degrees. Bring it out to the side. Try and keep our body square in front of us. Right, we don't want to do this. Right, that's not going to open up our hips. So making sure we try to stay square. The camera. Go ahead. We'll do some butt kicks. Turn those into a quad stretch, making sure that knee's tucked in. One, last one. We're gonna have our feet shoulder width apart, hands out to the side. We're gonna touch our opposite hand or our opposite foot. So we're gonna come across, try to touch that toe. It's not a race, take your time. If you can't touch your toe, you can always try to touch your thigh, knee, shin, whichever you can go the furthest. Making sure you breathe. All right. Hopefully everyone's getting warmed up. The first exercise we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer. Just so. First exercise we're gonna do, we're gonna be here. Doesn't matter which leg you put up first, but one leg can be lifted up to a 90-degree angle. Arms are gonna be out to the side of us. Palm is gonna be facing up. We're gonna hold that position for 20 seconds, okay? If you can't get that leg up or if it's hard to bounce, you can always come down, making sure you plant that toe just like this, so your knee is slightly bent. You still have it out to here, okay? So we're either here, have that toe pointed, or we can have our toe on the ground with our heel lifted up, just like this, okay? Go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1, again. Really brace that core. making sure we really tighten everything up. It's going to help out. Three, two, one, down. We're going to transition into the next. 3, 2, 1, and up. Make sure you keep that toe pointed, those palms facing up. Making sure we breathe. 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. Okay. Next one we're going to do, we're going to be in that same position, but we're going to alternate touching our nose with our hands. Okay. Very slow like. We're going to do that for 20 seconds again. Like that first leg we started with. Go ahead and do that. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Here. That toe nice and pointed. Three, 2, 1, and stop. Go ahead and bring that other leg up again. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. Rise that up. Make sure it's pointed. In 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. Next exercise or balance exercise we're going to do. It's basically an arm sequence with lifting your heels. So I'll show you. We're going to have our feet shoulder width apart. So a lot of people like to stand out here. My shoulders are directly down, so they're going to be in a little bit more than you think. Okay. We're going to be up on our heels. Our palms are going to be facing outwards. We're going to curl up, twist into a shoulder press, come back down, same position, and then you can either stay on your heels or stay on your toes, or you can go back down, reset, and do it again. I'm going to go ahead and do that for 30 seconds. Go ahead and do that in 3, 2, 1, and again. So we're here on our toes. We're going to curl up, twist, shoulder press, back down. This is a very slow and controlled movement. Trying to find your balance. I just lost it right there. By no means do you have to go fast on these. In 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. The next one we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do the Serva-Tray. So what we're going to do is kind of just like the standing tree pose. If you guys done Pilates with me, it's probably one of my favorite ones I always do first. But we're going to have our foot up. Doesn't matter which leg you start with. But our foot's going to try to connect with our knee or touch our knee. Our hands are going to act like we're holding a tray. We're going to come out with our hands like this. Bring them back in. Try to keep our palms up as much as possible. We're going to try to repeat that motion for 30 seconds. Okay, so this is what it looks like beside you. Here. Found my balance. So just like that. Okay, we'll do that for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. Up. Try to keep those palms up as much as possible. Nice, slow and controlled movement. If you're losing balance, you can always put your foot down by your ankle and do it this way. So we're here, repeating that same motion, okay? Doesn't matter which way you go. 3, 2, 1, and down. We'll go ahead and lift up that other leg. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. Try to keep those palms up. Having a little bit of difficulties over here. 10 more seconds. Really try to find your balance. We really want to brace that core. That's going to help out. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. Next little exercise we're going to do is it's called the grapevine. So we're going to start out feet shoulder width apart. Okay. Your left foot. So your hands can either be probably out in front of you. Whatever is more comfortable for your balance. Probably not on your hips, but more so just out in front of you. Okay. So your left foot's going to cross over to your right, touching your right foot. Then you're going to basically repeat that motion. So you're here. And then going the other way. Or this way. Yep. So whichever foot you're crossing over with, it's going to go in front of the other. And then you're going to bring that foot back. And you're going to just repeat that side to side. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. Go ahead and do that in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So we're here, right? Hands out in front of us, feet shoulder width apart. Cross that left foot over the right. Bring back that right foot. Cross over. Bring back that right foot. Cross over our right with our left. Going the opposite way. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. We're going to go back to the arm sequence again. So we're here, right? Feet shoulder width apart. Be on your toes. Arms out in front of us. Palms facing outwards. Curl up. Twist our hands. Shoulder press. Back down. Just like that, okay? I'm gonna go do that for 30 seconds again. So in 3, 2, 1, begin. Up on our toes. I'll try to scoot back. We're here. Palms facing outwards. Bicep curl. Twist. Shoulder press. Back down. Ooh, lost my balance there. We're going to do one more. 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay, and by all means, if you have trouble with that one, if you don't feel comfortable with doing the shoulder press, you could just repeat that bicep curl, all right? Using that motion while you're on your toes. The next one we're going to do is we're going to do the server tray again, but instead of our foot coming up, we're going to be on our toes. Okay? So just like that, arm sequence. 1, feet shoulder width apart. We're up on our toes. Woo. Find your balance. We brace that core. Act like you're serving a tray. And bring your arms out forward, right in front of you. And then we're going to bring them back. Okay? And if you have lighter dumbbells like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pounds, you can always place them in your hands. And that's going to add a little bit more difficulty to it. So we're here. 3, 2, 1, begin. Making sure you breathe. Really focus in on that core. Really try to find your balance. It's okay if you reset each time just to regain it. It's okay if I go back on my heels a little bit. Find my balance. In 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay. I'm going to go to that grapevine again. So, like I said before, feet are going to be shoulder width apart. That foot that's crossing over is going to cross in front of the other foot. So my left foot is going to go to the right, and then so on and so forth. Do that for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Cross over. In 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to rock the boat. So what we're going to do is have our feet about shoulder feet apart. Our hands are going to be out in front of us. And we're going to shift our weight to our left foot first. So we're here, lifting up our right leg. We're going to balance on our left leg for 30 seconds. And then after that's done, we're going to rock back onto our right for 30 seconds. Hold. We're going to have 2 times over. Okay? If you need, you can always grab a chair or something to help stabilize yourself. If not, but if you do, you can always grab a chair or a wall, something to help out. So go ahead and do that in 3, 2, 1. Begin. We're going to rock on our left foot, raising our right foot up a little bit, trying to find our balance. We're not raising up our leg too high. We're just raising it just enough to where we get all that weight on our left foot. Okay? Really bracing our core, pulling everything tight. Have our thumbs up. And we'll go ahead and rock in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. We'll rock the other way, putting all of our weight on our right foot, lifting up our left foot. Making sure we breathe, having our hands out in front of us, really bracing that core. Go ahead and rock back. 3, 2, 1. Rock back to the left. By all means, if you need to take a break or regain your balance, do so. Making sure you try to find your balance before you start. We're going to rock back in 3, 2, 1. Rock back. Putting all of our weight into our right foot. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay. It's a bit cold out here. Next one we're going to do is just we're going to do that heel to toe walk. So it's going to tandem walk. So for those of you who don't know how to do that, our right foot is going to basically come over the top of our left. So our heel to toe is going to be touching. So just like this, we're here. And you're trying to walk in a straight line. Okay. So if you have any type of tape or if you have hardwood floor, try to find a line and try to keep your feet on that line while your heel to toe. So we'll do that for about 30 seconds. So find your line. There's a little crack right here that I can use. So in 3, 2, 1, begin. Good. Okay. In 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. We're going to add on to this. So as we go heel to toe, we're going to try to touch our nose. So one finger at a time. So as we're walking, we're here, trying to touch our nose. Okay, so if you didn't start, you can go ahead and start. We'll go that for 30 seconds. You're going to try to look straight forward. I'm over here looking down, which you don't want to do. Three, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, the last one we're going to do is we're going to still do that tandem walk, but we're going to find a point on a wall, ceiling, whichever one you want to do. So, for instance, I'm going to look just at my window. So anywhere besides in front of you, you're going to focus on that while you do the tandem walk. So it's going to make it a little bit harder. So over here, I'm going to completely focus over on my left while I'm walking straight. So we're going to do that for 30 seconds. So heel to toe. Lost my balance there. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, that is the end of our balance workout. I know it's kind of a little bit slower pace, but I want you guys to get it down. By all means, you guys can all do repetitions. You guys don't necessarily have to do it for time. So if you want to do anywhere from 10 to 15 repetitions, you can. We'll go ahead and just cool down real fast. So go ahead and just go right arm over left. Go left over right. We're going to hold that quad stretch, so it's going to hold it. So if you need to, you can find a hold or something to balance on. Make sure you keep that knee in, not out. And switch. All right, go ahead. Our feet spread apart. We're going to go ahead and lean to the right. Switch it up, go to the left. Then reach to the middle. Come up slowly. Bring those hands all the way up. Do a big stretch in. And that concludes my balance class. For some of the first couple exercises where you're standing on one leg, you can always use an unbalanced surface. So if you want to go in the grass and do it, or have a couch pillow, just a regular pillow, blanket, anything that kind of makes it hard to stand on. That'll make it a little bit more difficult for you guys. But other than that, hope you guys enjoy your day, and that's all.